Hey guys, Paul here from Running Injury Free Revolution. Today what I want to do is just talk about your brakes with your running, your hamstrings, because they're very important and a couple of things can go wrong with them. Sometimes if your technique gets a bit off or if they get tight, then they really can cause issues. So two things that can really, you want to be aware of as a runner. Number one is as you're coming through, they're actually lengthening in this position and they have to decelerate. So they're working really hard as you come into your strike. So that's a really risky time, and a lot of sprinters, you'll do your hamstrings at that part of your running phase. The second thing is if your technique, sometimes if you get too far out in front of yourself, your center of gravity is behind you, so now you're pulling with your hamstrings to really work back behind you. So very commonly your long distance types of events, that's going to be your major problem. So we want to look at starting to strengthen hamstrings and make them very long as well. So we'll talk about how to strengthen them first.
Hey guys, Ange here. So we're going to look at strengthening our hamstrings through range day, which is the best way to strengthen them for your running. Before we get going, hopefully you've got a ball at home. If you haven't, great idea to go out and get one. Always remember, if you get them, make sure you get an anti-burst ball. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to have a lie down, placing our legs up on the ball. And I want you to just gently flex your feet. In this position, we're going to come up into a bridge position. So you can see here I've got a beautiful straight line between my ankles, hips and shoulders. I'm not dropping through my bottom at all. I'm keeping that up and really engaging my glutes. So we're going to do in and out in this position. So you're going to be bending your knees and bringing your heels towards your bottom while keeping your glutes up, and then extending them out and controlling through this range. So you're going to bend the knees in, coming in, and then we're going to extend it out. We're going to do 10 of those. So you're coming in, you're controlling it, so those hamstrings are pulling you in here.
And then the really important part for running, guys, is as you drop it down through here. So it's that eccentric control. So as that hamstring muscle is actually lengthening, it's really, really, really working.
That's it. So they're coming in and you are controlling it all the way out. Guys, we want you doing 10 of those. Then to make sure the hamstrings are really working in the right way, we want you doing 10 pulses. So when you've finished your 10 full range, we then want you to start in this position. We want you to come in about 15 to 20 degrees just here, and then lengthen out. We're going to do 10 pulses. So we're going to come in 1 and 2, really working those hamstrings. 3, controlling the ball. 4, keeping your hips up and squeezing those glutes. We've got 4 more to go. 1 and 2, in 3 and 4. You hold it out, and then I want you to roll down through your spine all the way down.
Cool.
Okay, guys, so that's a really good way to get started strengthening your hamstrings. So you want to do 10 full range in and out, and then you want to do 10 of your smaller pulses. Get going with those and enjoy having stronger hamstrings.
So get going with strengthening hamstrings, guys. Remember to maybe watch this video a couple of times because you want to get your technique right. You want to make sure that those hamstrings are really working as you dip down and as you pull through, because if you don't, it's very easy just to drop and then sort of accelerate through. You'll miss the very most important part of the range. So they're your anchors, guys, your running anchors, your running brakes. Get them working properly, and then make sure that you're shortening your stride so you're not really levering through with them as well. I'm Paul from Running Injury Free Revolution. Check us out at rifrev.com.